Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And y'all know how we do before we get started. I need y'all to do me a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we getting down. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all the love, all the new subscribers, and everybody joining in on this new Cleveland movement. But today we got us a hot one. We got us another banger because one of the usual flip-floppers has resurfaced. It ain't like they've gone into hiding or hasn't been visible upon the scene, because we're talking about Colin Cowheard, who is known to be a flip-flopper of Shedeur. He is and has been one of the people that said Shedeur was underdrafted. Shedeur shouldn't have been drafted in the 5th round, top of the 2nd round, bottom of the 2nd round at best, when Colin Cowherd is talking that talk. But he also has been known to be a flip-flopper when it comes to shedeursanders. Because when Shedeur got them speeding tickets, he was ready to get rid of Shedeur. When Shedeur was out there playing great, Shedeur was one of the best players, one of the best draft picks Cleveland has ever had in a very long time. He's been up and down. He's been back and forth. But he has always maintained that Shedeur being drafted in the 5th round was a fallacy. That's something that shouldn't have never happened. He has always said that he's never been able to understand it or explain it, but it shouldn't have never taken place. But Colin Cowherd has also put the fault on Coach Prime. Said that it was Prime's fault that Shedeur was drafted in the 5th round. And even today, he called Coach Prime a poor agent, a poor father, as a matter of fact, is close to what he was saying, that he ruined his son's draft status. Now, Colin goes on to praise Shedeur for being a great player and being underdrafted, but to call his father a poor agent when no matter what had taken place in this draft, Shedeur was going to get what Shedeur got because the NFL had already deemed it so. But we going to get into it, and we going to let Colin say what he got to say. Y'all ready to get into this banger? I know I am, because we got some things to talk about after Colin talk his talk. Y'all ready to do this thing? Let's go.
Snacks on the track, so let's get it started. Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks in the building. Yeah, I'm showing love to the whole community. Auntie, Shedeur, and Coach Prime in unity. And I'm rocking with the new Cleveland, you already know. Much love to G Bush and K-Sap and Money Man and well off media. They ain't new to the game, to the most high. I gotta give thanks, love, peace out. That's all I gotta say.
Now, before we get things started, make sure you do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. You know what I'm saying? But Colin Cowherd was back on his radio station, back on his TV show, talking that talk, doing what Colin Cowherd does. But we gonna listen to Colin. I need y'all to sit tight, make a pause real quick, go get you something to drink, because this is about 4 or 5 minutes worth of activity. And you know me, I might interrupt. I might have something to say in the middle of what Colin is talking about. So, y'all ready to go on this adventure? I damn sure am. Let's do the doggone thing. You figure deal. Let's get busy around here.
Weeks ago, that Shedeur-sanders broke Tom Brady's record for most merchandise sold. I said it's very Tim Tebow, but he can actually play. I don't think Shedeur-sanders is a bad kid. I think he's a little immature, a little silly for my taste, but I think he's got real talent. And I think he was underdrafted in the 5th round. I said, at worst, late 2nd. I think he can play. I think he's big enough, accurate enough, mobile enough. I think you can win games with Shedeur. I'm not saying he's a great franchise guy, but I think Cleveland the last couple of years has aced the draft, and I think they're going to win games this year.
Now, ain't no doubt about that. See, there's one thing Colin got right. Shedeur is a very, very good player, and Cleveland has nailed the draft. Andrew Berry has been doing the doggone thing. But now, you're going to overstep sooner or later, and then we're going to have to get at you. You know what I'm saying, Colin?
6, 7, or 8. I really believe that. I think they have really good players. They have an offensive coach. And here's Andrew Berry on Shedeur's offseason development. Listen to this.
He's had an excellent spring, Anthony. I mean, the past 8 to 10 weeks, and really probably beyond that, really the past 6 months with, as a rookie player and particularly a quarterback, you learn a lot your first year. And especially if you don't start a full season, start 6, 7, or I guess you start 7 games. And you kind of go through the year, it's adjustment going to the NFL, and then you get a chance to catch your breath and say, okay, well, here are the things that I need to work on, here are the things I need to learn. And I think he did a phenomenal job this offseason.
You know what also did him a disservice, Shedeur? His dad, Deionsanders. Here's what we know. He's a great all-time NFL player,
True.
A pretty good Major League Baseball player,
True.
A so-so head coach,
Wait a minute,
and a terrible agent.
Hold on, bruh. You're going too far. You're going too far now. Don't walk over that boundary. I promise you don't do it, because it ain't going to turn out well on this side of the couch. You know what I'm saying? How you going to call that man a terrible agent? See, but let's listen to his explanation and see what he got to say.
A lot of hosts, and the overwhelming sentiment was, I don't want my kids playing for some of these lousy teams. The problem, of course, is the lousy teams are the ones that need a quarterback. So he alienated, dad did, and dads can do this with their athletic sons. He alienated many of the teams that were interested.
Now, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. He didn't alienate anybody. He just said, and he didn't say that. He said, I know which teams I don't want my sons to play for. He didn't call out no team specifically. He didn't say no sorry teams. He didn't say none of that. That could have been good teams. That could have been bad teams. That could have been middle of the road teams. But as usual, people hear what they want to hear, and then they repeat it in the manner that they heard it. Now, that's not what he said. He said, I know where I want my sons to go. But you heard something else. See what I'm talking about? You just can't. You can't do it like that.
Took them off their board that needed a quarterback. So Todd Marinovich's dad, there's an argument. He did his son no favors. Alonzo Ball acknowledges his dad forced him to wear the Big Baller brand shoes. And I read a quote this morning. He goes, to be honest with you, I think one of the reasons I suffered so many rookie injuries was the shoes. I never got hurt until I started wearing them. Lonzo Ball's words, not mine. So I think Deion at the Super Bowl was glib and funny and entertaining, but I think he alienated people. And I think Shedeur can play. It's a hill I'm going to die on. I think he was underdrafted. And listen, sometimes you miss. Brock Purdy, 7th round. Brock can play. Do I think Brock has great traits, size? No. And I don't think Shedeur does either. But I will tell you, Andrew Berry is really sharp. And they may not have wanted to draft him, right, because of some of the pre-draft stuff. You guys, he can play. This is going to become Tebow, except a guy can actually win games.
Hold on with the Tebow comment, bro. This is not going to become Tebow. He already bigger than Tebow. What are you talking about? Yeah, he can play. Tebow could not play. Not quarterback, not in the NFL. He could have played tight end. He could have played running back. He could have did a bunch of other things. But he only desired to be one thing, and that was a quarterback. But Shedeur is not Tebow. Shedeur doesn't have that ultra Christian Republican white fan base backing him. And that's what Tebow had. About in the same alliances as Caitlin Clark. Shedeur is not that. Shedeur is definitely not that. And y'all can be mad in the comments all y'all want to. I really don't care. Facts are facts. Shedeur is not that. Shedeur has a fan base that is ultra supportive, but they don't say Shedeur can't do no wrong. We're not that. And plus, Shedeur also has pulled fans from Coach Prime's fan base. So Shedeur has a really ageless fan base because they go from 70, 80 down to 5, 6. Not just this generation. He has all of them. And he has the love and support of a bunch of people. So don't put Shedeur in the class with Tim Tebow, dog. That just ain't right. We're not doing that. We are definitely not doing that.
And I'll throw this out there for the doubters. Shedeur started the final 7 games last year for Cleveland, and their offensive line was putrid. It was ranked 31st.
Oh, yeah, it was
He
bad.
had more touchdown passes in that stretch than Josh Allen. You heard right.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had as many total touchdowns behind that putrid O-line as Darnold, Herbert, and Jordan Love.
Oh, Colin, now you really gonna piss some people off. Now see, I didn't say, he said it, but y'all want to say he was the worst statistical quarterback in NFL history as a rookie. But then again, I tell you, we had 3 quarterbacks in Cleveland last year. The other 2 lost to division opponents. Shedeur didn't lose to a division opponent. And he almost beat the Ravens. So you can miss me with that QBR bullcrap, as Emory Hunt states so eloquently. QBR really don't matter because Dylan Gabriel played and had better stats than Shedeursanders, but he didn't win nothing. And he didn't play better than Shedeur. So QBR is a stat that really don't matter. I'm going to let Colin finish cooking because he just put up some of y'all best quarterbacks and said Shedeur was in the same stat category or better than those. So now what you going to say? Come on, Colin, finish your cooking. Get back in this kitchen.
I'm going to give you numbers. He was productive, mobile enough, big enough, accurate enough, and has a good eye for the deep ball. And again, back-to-back-to-back years, Cleveland's done very well in the draft. J-Mac with the news.
No. Back-to-back years. Back-to-back years. The Cleveland Browns have done very, very well in the draft. And he just told you how Shedeursanders was out there cooking. on par with your favorite quarterbacks, doing better than your favorite quarterbacks. Can we say he should have beat the Bills? Should have, if the defense don't poo-poo the bed? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that, huh? Oh, okay. I ain't gonna even go there. Colin just laid it out for you. Shedeur is an outstanding quarterback and can play football like the rest of them. But y'all just want to hate him because he established. But Colin, don't think you're gonna get away with that Coach Prime stat. Call that man a poor agent. That had nothing to do with Coach. Well, it had everything to do with Coach Prime, but it wasn't because of what they did and how they handled the situation. That's all on the NFL. That it didn't have nothing to do with those words that Coach Prime said during the Super Bowl week. No, that was planned and thought out way before then. But it is what it is. It's anyway, man. Y'all know what to do. Y'all leave y'all thoughts. Because we just dropped you another banger. You leave your thoughts. You do what you're supposed to do. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. And hit that damn hype button. Hype me up. We hype up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Do all the things. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get out of here, man. We appreciate you for taking the time out to watch the show. We'll be back. Don't get too comfortable, but we got some more bangers coming. I'ma holler at y'all. Peace out.
Yo, what's poppin', people? We back at it again. Big snacks in the building. This talk started on the game, late nights, red eyes, up low grind, 15 summers went by. Call of Duty lobbies, Lil Mike, big dreams. Now it's highlight reels, turning life to a meme. Shedeur on the screen, break the plate, slow it down. Every throw, every drive, every yard, every crown. Sunday talk show, but we chill on the couch. From the Hail Mary, hope to the dog pound out. This that big snacks wave, let it ride, don't stop. From the sticks to the field, all the way to the top. Showing love to the Lord, to the fam, to the Browns. Serving auntie in the chat like, baby, hold it down. He be saying what we feel, what the game's about. If you rockin' with the kid, throw your comments out. From the start to the sign off, that's what we about. Saying love, peace out, love, peace out.